So the first salvage is very interesting. I'll pull it up, but I don't have a picture for it because this is my game just crashed. Fun. Let's get that back up. Good way to start the stream. Will it crash again? No, okay, it loaded in. So this one doesn't have a picture to accompany because this is my challenge. Well, it was kind of challenge, but it didn't very go so well. Sometimes that just happens. So it's supposed to be the PEX AZ type thing. So like we have like a full uptime AZ, and I did it with this Rosalia shredder type thing, and it just couldn't get to AZ. I don't have any abilities up here on round 93, and it's just pretty bad. I don't think any amount of Ace Micro will save me from this one. Um, Actually, wait, that was like really, really close. What the hell? Well, now it's kind of crazy. Now I kind of want to try to do it with the Ace Micro and see if I can get it to work. Okay, I have to like get it there. Is it Ace Micro time? You have music. Yeah, there always was music. If I just like spam, well, I need to get that bottom Z DDT down first. Like if I just spam the button. Before it was like actually really really close. I gotta like replicate that now. But anyways, I don't think it's gonna work. Like you could do it with Ace Micro, but I don't want to do that. Ace Micro kind of stinks. So anyways, if I were to salvage this, um, I would do it by can't really get anything instantly. The one thing that sucks is that I can't place a Moab glue right here, and I guess I could get one over here. Like that's a relentless glue. I kind of don't really want a relentless glue. But let's just see what this gives me. Will this be able to glue DDTs? No, it only glues like one of the DDTs, which is a little bit of an issue. So I could get like another Snorm perhaps. That's not a terrible option, I'd say. OC won't come up, right? Because I would want OC on the Shredder. Uh, yeah, I don't get OC up in time. So what I think I'll do is it's kind of weird, but I'll have to get another Snorm and then OC right after. So these DDTs are going to come in and we can go bada boink. And I have to use it later when all of the DDTs are on. I see how it works. And then we can use that to hopefully win when like this. If you can get the remaining DDTs per se. So use it now. And yeah, it seems like some ceramics are just leaking off to the side, which isn't fun. The placement of this ice doesn't really matter because it's not like it can really do anything anyways. Okay, I think messing with the targeting there like actually killed me. Okay, how about now a pink fun. Does the slow? Well, then I won't be able to get it in range of the pecs there. I mean, that's like the tiniest amount for having to spend like a bunch more cash. Yeah, wouldn't really be worth it. Like, that's just to save money, having it up there. Okay, let's use jetpack. So then that should, okay, be able to cover everything. And then we can just take out the rest of the round. Okay, so now I want to be able to beat 94 without really spending anything, but it's kind of an issue. I mean, we do have two Snorms, and I would like OC for 95, but also I'd like to be able to beat it without spending just in case I need to. But these ZOMGs really are an issue. We have like no method of cleanup here at all. Let's get the grenade back on because that at least has better cleanup. Let's move you like more so over there. Yeah, and we just like immediately leak to a bunch of stuff. I guess the level 3 can clean up some things, but yeah. This just is not looking good. It's not looking good. Elite Omegas. Oh yeah. It'd have to be in range of Pex. Yeah, it's cheaper and it gets like way better cooldowns. Yikes. I'm not really sure what to do. Like no matter what, we're just gonna be leaking to ceramics at all times. Oh, that's okay. Now I get jetpack. See, when I get jetpack, like Rosalia can at least move around to deal something. Okay, and we take it out there. So just a ton of RNG. Now let's see if I finally get OC up. Will an overclocked Sky Shredder be able to consistently take out these ceramics? Because it's these ceramics that are such a big issue. And it seems like, I mean, I have two Snorms I can use here. I think I should be able to get it to work. I also have money I can spend by probably getting like M glue up there. I shouldn't need like much of anything for 100 because Shredder and Rosalie is also really good against 100. If most, I'd need a Snorm, but no, a Sporm, not a Snorm. Big difference. Okay. Yeah, sometimes like these DDTs still will slip through. I got 75k cash spare with Sky Shredder and A Prime, I assume. I don't know what B Prime is. Well, on this map? Apache Prime's like not bad here actually. I'm gonna be honest. You can do some funky stuff with Apache Prime on Flooded Valley. Easily. Okay, well that's both of my Snorms gone. I think it's just gonna be some luck, and I guess I'll get the Moab glue up here too. Although again, it would be really nice to have Moab glue right there where we'll actually get like a ton of benefits. Okay. That one's leaking, yeah. Sometimes if the uptime's just like not good, something will leak. I have at least two Storms to like correct that if it happens, but it's not a lot. That one wasn't used at a good time because then that one's gonna go through. Yeah. Okay. I think I figured out the pattern. I need to use the snowstorm when the Sky Shredder's over here and turning back this way and there's a DDT here, because if I use it late then it's gonna like freeze right here, which is useless. I want it to freeze over there. So it will be frozen when the Sky Shredder comes back and it can like actually do something. But in the meantime, we can beat a lot of this early part just by doing a lot of nothing. So like right there I froze it. That was good then. And you freeze again there. And that should work a lot better. Except there's one that leaked. Okay, it worked a lot better. I can attest to that. And also I think I want to move Rosalia right here so that the spiked mines doesn't like run out. Or I could try overclocking spiked mines. That would be kind of weird, but it'd be funky if that worked. Okay. Again, good time. Use jetpack. And something got by. This definitely is going to be possible. Oh, on Bloonarius Prime. Okay. Yeah, Bloonarius Prime, because I was thinking the same thing. Apache Prime is very expensive. How are you getting that much cash spare? It's quite an expensive tower. I meant to use the other ability, but okay. Freeze now. Got a lucky stun there. Last one, we get it. Nice. Okay, well that's 95 down. I definitely want a Sabo up for 99 then. Just seeing how that went. Sabo for 99 would be much appreciated. Let's set Rosalia back to grenade and put you more like in the middle now. And then probably use Norms on these Moa brushes. And these should be able to take that part out. Right? I can use the other ability too. So one Moa brush comes in, snowstorm that, use jetpack because that does something too, I guess. Use that again, use everything. Okay, now I get OC up. So I can use OC and ZUMGs. Fun. I get like jetpack up most of the time, so I might as well just be spamming that. Okay, that took that out. I've got a lot of money now. I have a lot of money to work with. And I want stuff up for 98 at least. So I'm thinking, honestly, what if I do like someone's raiding with a party of one? Fun. Hello. Also, cool dudes here. Yeah, I'm thinking, what could I do? Because I want to be 97 while getting my abilities back up. Could do like micro. Although I don't really trust my micro. I can do center path micro actually like kind of consistently. I can't really do like the other ace micro where you like do some certain thing. But like center path micro, like I can do this like pretty consistently. It just takes a lot of effort and I don't like doing it necessarily. Yeah, like that. So I was thinking it might be kind of weird, but if I do a MAME, I can have that to stall out 98 so I can use like abilities and whatnot. But I don't know about, well, that just takes up all my money. I mean, this would beat 99. MAME is great against 99, so this would, I mean, cut Sabo, which I guess is pretty good. That just leaves me that I don't really get anything for 98 itself. Slothy Knight, hey, dude, I'm doing pretty good. It's Rosa for the Rosa OC. Oh, I could overclock Rosa. I never thought about that. But I'm thinking this honestly gives me the best chance because if I don't have this, I'd need to get a Sabo, which would cost like more money, and I couldn't use it on 98. And this will allow me to beat 97. So what is like Rosa knockback like then? If I OC Rosa, I don't really see much knockback. I'm gonna be honest, but I could try again. Also, I can't get drums on you. That kind of stinks. If I'm gonna do that, I might as well buy You're right there. You're going to be a bit cheaper. Okay. That didn't work out. So with Ocean Rosa, what does this look like? I need to storm those ceramics. I've never tried over. Actually, I have for like a 2 megapops, but to get like a lot of knockback, I haven't never done that. So I guess I'm kind of curious. I mean, I guess that did kind of well. It just means that I'm forced to now have. I don't want to be forced to use OC on Rosalia because I mean it might be better, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna do it without for now. I don't want to be forced into a situation. That one green leaked. That's fun. Ah, this is so annoying. There's just nothing that like cleans up the ceramics, which is just sucks. I hate it when it's like that. Yeah, I saw. Oh wait, no wait. This one's going down first. Okay, sure. I'll take that's better because then you go into there. Um. All right. Well, now we have a pretty weird situation to work with. So I'll try this Rosalie and knockback thing first, I guess. So let's throw grenade on there and yeah, I don't know about this. Actually, that's kind of a little bit better than I thought. Let's try with grenade overclocked and throw that there down. I feel like that did a little bit better. Let's just go back to the overclocked shredder then. Yeah. I think I'll get this guy up to splatter then. Or and like relentless. It's just the ceramics. I like can't clean these up at all. That's really the issue. M Night DH. Oh, you're less than 4K away from purchasing Rosa 19. Is 99 or 100? 99 with this MAME should be fine. Oh, I could get this. Yours are improved. Is this like a really good upgrade? I feel like you would know. I guess I could save up for this. And then what? OC Rosalia? Sure. Let's throw that down there. Is this going to be like the thing that just destroys everything? Right there, it looked like it didn't destroy everything, but I could be wrong. Let's throw that down earlier at least, then level up. I think I should try to save the level 3 for a little bit later. Like, I don't know, right there before everything leaks. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, well now I don't have like any snorms to clean anything up. Yeah. What if I set you on strong? And I don't really get abilities up for 99, but I don't really care at this point. The priorities do change like that though, which is interesting. Well, all the ZOMGs go down. You beat Bloody fine or finally? Good job. Good job for you. All right, I'll try the 3K thing. But we go for I'll go for which call it? Overclock on Shredder 2. Let's use that about there. Yeah, like I go through the Snorm so quickly. It's just Rosalie is not really doing much. I could try doing this again. That just what if I don't use the connect charge? Maybe that like evens out everything a little bit more. Maybe that's a good idea. I just like set it on first or something. I forgot to buy the upgrade, but it's just not much better. You did it with Sniper Start. Went for three. Wait, I did it with Sniper Start, and I went at the end for 3x 204 tax, 240 glue, instead of 2x 204 tax and 40 ice. Oh, for like round 100. I assume you're saying. Yeah. This just is still like looking really really bad. It's just like a random ceramic will leak through and that's just the end of it. And like Shredder doesn't get good coverage really. That's the thing. The Shredder coverage is just really darn bad. So I think it's just screwed here, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really see much of anything that I can do to be able to win. Which kind of does suck, I guess, but oh well. Maybe that will be the bonus at the end. Why do you always why do we always see each other all the time? I don't know. Have I seen you before? Not really sure when. Bit goofy, but oh, so relentless. I can guarantee that will not work, but I will try just for you. Just for you. This is actually doing way better than I thought, but it did not work. Anyways, let's go to the next thing. Okay. Let's go for... Oh, wait, we have another salvage. This one's really odd, but it should be pretty easy. Okay, so round 98, we got some weird things. Round 90. Why are you on last? What the hell? We've got Azili, Ball Lightning, Reactor, a Dart, and then whatever this is with 024 subs. No intel here. And a really weird thing, 041 glue specifically. I'm just gonna buy that, so I guess we can slow ceramics a bit better. But yeah, it's like what's going on here. Anyways, we have a bit of cash for 98. I'm just gonna see what we have to work with right now, and I do not have hex up until later. But just because this is so long, I think we should be able to get hex in time where I can set you. I mean, we have a ball lightning in the front. What the hell is that thing doing? But we should be able to hex the ZOMGs here at the end. So I can go like, I don't know, hex now maybe. We kind of are struggling with those ceramics a bit. I mean, it would be nice if maybe that ball lightning was like placed right here, so it does stuff. It was before the. No, this was submitted after. This was the more recent submit. But I mean, there's weirder things in here. So, anyways, I'm thinking we just go. First of all, you guys don't even have drums. Can I get like a drums in here that would get a good amount of stuff? Yeah, sure. I'm actually still concerned about 100. I think I'll need a sporm, so I'll try to go for that too. Can I get that right there? Yeah. Let's see if just this is enough. It might be. It might just be. And let's put you back on strong, of course, too. I might also need something to take out the leaking ceramics a little bit better. Cause yeah, it's not good against those leaking ceramics. Does this just take it all out though? It looks like it might. Ooh, it's close. It's close. Yes, it does. Nice. Okay, and now I can get Sporm, and I have this guy up if I need that, which I probably will. Yeah. You have camo. Wish I could like get relentless. I don't necessarily want to use the like Sporm though, or spend the money that I have, because I still might need something more for 100. This no intel like means I have drastically less around 100 damage. So let's use that. Let's try to use this Glork like a bit later. Let's use it. We should use it when the first one passes, but it's still like trailing those. What if I set some of these to strong? Maybe that would do some stuff. Not a bad idea, honestly. Cause then like less of them will be trailing. Yeah, that actually worked out really well. Cause the issue is that like all of these guys were targeting like one ceramic, and that's way more damage needed to kill one ceramic. So if we have like half of them targeting like DDTs on strong, then we'll be able to have like the guys that are getting the ceramics take out the ceramics, and then the rest will just be able to get the DDTs. Hopefully that will get things a little bit better. Just get the good time on Glyke and hopefully clean it. It's pretty close. Jimothy is here. Probably someone that didn't read patch notes. Yeah. Hello, Jimothy. Good to see you on this fine, fine day. I also can use that if it does anything. Maybe I should try using it like even later. I don't know. Like, what if I use it like right now? That actually might be good, because I can use it to clean up like one of the insides. Like, well, that time it didn't go so very well, but if I can use it to clean up. Nah, you didn't get. Maybe I should get splatter. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe splatter will help out a lot for just the cheap price. Well, that one still didn't get glued anyways. I mean, you decamo everything, so it's not like, and well, you also have camo village, so it's not like that's an issue. Hmm. What if I just preemptively buy the alk buff? Why are they just like getting so far though? Even with getting more stuff, it seems like they're just getting farther. Okay, that one was just unlucky. One like black got through everything. 024 glue. I want to be able to have an alk buff on a Sporm. Well, first of all, I think I will need a Sporm outright, but I want to be able to get an alk buff if I were to need that alk buff. Oh, okay, there it is. Finally, finally. I think that was just RNG. Anyways, let's see. This should just be good enough. Hopefully, the Sporm will be able to do enough damage to where we can just rip apart this bad. And yeah, actually, this was way more. I didn't need a whole Sporm and alk buff probably, because we can use Azili to get the insides too. Uh, I forgot to use Glyke. That's funny. Yep, there you go, and it just dies. Okay. Anyways, that one was that salvage. We were able to get that one salvage, but not the other one, which is all right. This one was pretty bit goofy. I made it a little harder. I thought I needed more against 100 than I really actually needed. I guess I just didn't really calculate that well, but we got through it anyways. That's fine. Does Balloon Team Reactor have airburst starts? No, it was 420. Yeah. Can you provide a perfect pick of the flooded valley salvage? Yeah, I actually can do it here. Um, does this wait? No. Here, this is what it looked like. These are all the ones that we have. This one's a bit of a monstrosity, but this is an optimization, so we don't have to set that up. And then we have this one. This one's a salvage that we'll be doing, but this is not salvageable. We don't have enough money for a first strike, and that's what you would need to take out 100. So we'll optimize that one. And then this one's kind of weird. Like I was like, I don't really want to do this one, but I guess I will. I mean, it's already pretty optimized, so yeah. You're gonna sleep now. Good night. Hope everything goes well. Hope everything goes well sleeping. I mean, I guess I could hope that. So let's go. Which one should we do first? Let's just do that muddy one. I set up the early game ish, and I decided I'm gonna be changing up the placements. I'm gonna be going for village right here, so I can get Spectre. Like I want to put Spectre back here, but if I put village back here, then that glue is going to be forced in a really bad spot. So I think having it on an angle that goes down here is fine, and then I can go center path to take out the back. So I'm thinking this right here is the best village spot, at least for right now. Um, so let's try to get through things. Right now we can just like do this, right? Yeah, to be able to take out the camos. Actually, wait. I could have. No, that would have been like setting me off the target. I said I maybe could have gotten the spike factory there, but then that would have like really delayed my ace because I want to get the never miss ace as early as possible. And I also do need MIB so our stuff can like actually pop DDTs. Because we'll be going for an 052 spike, so it's not like a quarter of the damage being done, which will be good. Okay. And I should be able to at least, like, go for the ace now, right? So if I have village right here, just putting you right here should be fine. Yep. And with the discount, I can get ace nice and easy. And this should be pretty good. Now I just throw you over here so we can pop the leads and all of that. The camos on 75 though are going to be an issue. I think I can just take care of that with this upgrade, and that should be able to deal with it, right? I assume so, hopefully. I can't buy a camo village outright, so this better do it. Yep, that works. And this should just be able to go right into my village, and we won't be doing would double discount be worth it? Well, I don't think I could even double discount. So no, we will not be double discounting then, I believe. That's all right. We don't really plan on buying many towers anyways. That will take it out. Let's first get village in. Just get drums, and I mean we'll have to get camo too. And throw you over here. Do that, and you take everything out. Nice, 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 nice. Upgrade that, and we'll send you back over here. Magician is subbed for 11 months. Going back to sleep, but dropping a sub. Thank you for the sub. 11 months. That is a lot of months. Thanks for the support as always, though. Big thumbs up. Even if I don't stream, you'll still sub. Alright, and we got some good music to go along. So basically this one, I didn't like necessarily really want to do it at the start because it had so few towers and a lot of cash spread like that. If I could optimize it, I would not really get that much more out. So that's just really like the big reason why. But where should I place the spike? I'm gonna get Spectre first though, because we're doing the Spectre, Rosalia, and Carpet of Spikes, like that trio still. But I was thinking it would be like right here and would be able to cover all lanes, but I don't know if it actually it should be able, because the carpet increases range, right? I'm really concerned of that just for like round 100. Because the 052 it doesn't like necessarily, it won't necessarily do like a whole lot of damage, I don't think, against 100. I think I'll still be fine though. Maybe I'm just overreacting a bit. Because I know 052 does a lot less damage, but a Carpet of Spikes in the first place already does a lot. It's just that the main attack would really help out against 100. But this should just save up straight into what is it? Spectre. If I can take out this Moab, that is. There we go, finally. Finally, you can do it. But we should be able to get this thing super early. And use that right there to take out the insides. Bring you over. And 52, we can just use abilities. And get our Spectre. Let's plop that right now. No. Saving for a Flying Fortress? No, we are not. We are doing a optimization, which has basically Spectre, Rosalia, Carpet of Spikes, and that's what we have to get. Let's put you more like over here. Wait, no, that's the farthest you can go out, bruh. What if I tried this one instead to get the Moabs down? Because I could use the level 3 to take out the insides. Yeah, okay, that was pretty narrow, but we did get it. So the objective of just Carpet of Spikes, Spectre and Rosalia should be able to get a bit, but the original one already had 55k spare, which is quite a bit, so it's not like I'm gonna be able to get a whole lot more. I'm gonna try to cut a few things, but it might not be much. Sir Lefty, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. What badge is that? I don't think I can see the badges on mobile. Lurk? I don't have any command set up, so if you're trying to use a command, I don't think it's gonna work. What if you use center path? Yeah, I'm gonna probably use center path more a bit later. Actually, it might just be more optimal center path, which kind of sucks because I mean the glue spot's still good. I was trying to see like if I could get this placement, I could get a good angle right here on 98, which might be pretty good. I feel like 98 is going to be the difficult round. Anyways, let's see with this spike. You should just be able to go right here. And you get extra range, I believe, so this should just be able to cover, which is going to be pretty good. Good. The main attack won't really be able to do a whole lot, though, necessarily. In fact, it might have been, like, best to get it far back so it could do cleanup, if anything. But, like, ceramics with a 052, it's not really going to be able to do a whole lot in the first place. But with the Spectre, we should just be able to AFK for a bit, so I'll see you soon. I But everything's going well for everybody. I I got that big video out today, which was pretty cool. If you haven't seen it, you should go check it out. But it's been doing pretty well, I think, right? At least got 1 out of 10. Yeah, it's been doing really well. That was a huge video. Good to get it out. I also spent like a lot of time editing that and stuff. This part's just a lot of AFK though. Make a big mauler in the meantime. Put a boink. And then this one and that one, and boom. We get it. And also, nobody has redeemed this in a while. Where is it? The channel points. 8,000 only. Does anybody have 8,000 channel points? Because, like, there's nothing really else to spend it on. I imagine some do. Someone might be saving up for it. I don't know. Was that you? I guess I don't really stream much, so it's not like anybody can have a large amount of channel points. Yupperonis. Okay. And carpet is kind of pricey. More expensive than I remember it being. Okay. Yeah, this is just like really boring. And round 78, this round's going to take forever. Oh my goodness, Spectre leak to that? Wowzers. If I were to put you on just like center path, would you do better, I guess? Probably. I haven't heard the song in some time. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, pretty good. My playlist is just like so large that there's just some stuff that I'm bound to not have listened to in such a long time. I wonder like what the because it's got like 600 songs now. Like what song is the how do I describe this? Like the song that I haven't listened to for the longest time in that playlist. Like I'm sure there's one that I haven't listened to in like a year. But I played on shuffle, but there's like 600 songs, so I bet like one of them is like that. Maybe there's some songs that I don't really even like anymore in there anyways. But we should be going for getting carpet soon. So that's going to be fun. And for like ceramic cleanup, we don't really have a whole lot. Like carpet should actually be able to do a bit because like it will have the spikes that will be like in the back. But looking back at the original one, it didn't seem like they have anything that cleans up. Like everything's so front forward. Especially Rosalie is like crammed up there in the front. So I think just having Rosalie and more so in the back could probably do it a bit. And then I will also need that MIB. So we'll get MIB. And a Moab glue at least. So let's get the Moab glue right here. I want to try to not really go past splatter. I feel like I definitely will need splatter. But if it's possible to avoid relentless, that would be good. With a 4-0 Mermonkey. Yeah, a 4-0 Mermonkey would be great with carpet of spikes, but the one issue is that it's kind of expensive and like ideally this is all I spend if I want to like be able to beat by a decent margin. Like I could still get an Alec buff on the Ace, and I can still get Relentless, and then I'll still be ahead. So I can get like Relentless, Alec buff, Ace, and be ahead. But after that, there's like not much I can do. It's 55k that I have to beat. So they had Relentless, Alec buff on Ace, and Depress on top of this, and that was all. Pretty much the exact same thing except those towers are added with the same setup. So I'm gonna at least like I have to at least cut the press, which I feel like is gonna be possible, but hopefully not with more. Um, yeah, but if I go for the Mermonkey, then I don't I think I'd be like very very close to not making the cut. So it's too expensive. I don't have that much money left. Um, let me use this ability here just to be able to take that out and all. You got it, right? No. Maybe if I move Rosalie, so Rosalie will actually do something that will work out, perhaps. There we go. Now we have Rosalie attacking. And we can use all that stuff. Where'd the music go? Oh, it's playing. It was playing the MCR track that has nothing for the first hour. It was the blood hidden track. That's kind of funny. I was like, where'd the music go? Okay. So I do want to think about conserving abilities a little bit later. Right now, I couldn't really care less. 95 should be fine. I feel like 97 should be fine, but I could be wrong. I don't want to be wrong about that. I want 97 to be easy. But you never know. Sometimes they do stuff like that to you. And we also have these kinetic charges. If you set Rosalie on strong, you can get a kinetic charge and get a pretty good blast in. And I'll probably have to use that to take out the insides there. No, so this is already struggling on 94. That's concerning. That is quite concerning indeed. Let's use jetpack. Let's use that. Use level 32, and this should be able to clean it all up. this time. Yep, nice. 95 should not be an issue. Same with 96, I believe. I don't see 96 really being an issue because it's so spread out that we're going to get like so many carpet bursts and you'll be able to use your pierce without capping. So, yeah, it won't be any concern. As I predicted, 95 just disappears. That got closer than I thought, but it still went away just fine. And the 96 should be good here too. A little bit worse than I thought still too. That's not good for 98. Okay. Will I need something for these ZOMGs? Yeah. Okay, so let's get Rosalie. What if I go for the other attack this time? The laser. The laser has like an insane knockback. It's just not as good with the insides. I think having grenade on now would be better. Okay. This is worse than I thought. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need at least Relentless for 98. Let's put Rosalia down here. Use the jetpack too. Come on. Oh my goodness. How are we even gonna do this? Thigarius? Hello, how are you doing? And Streetlet. I haven't played in a year. How would you summarize the current meta? I honestly have no clue what to like say to that. Like, what would the meta be even? I mean, some towers are like really good. I mean, the sleeper towers are Glue Strike and Moab Shove. I can tell you that. Like, those are like the really good towers that not a lot of people are like using. Like what towers are like really strong? I'm not really sure necessarily. Let's try to use all of these and get by. Keep the ace at the bottom. And there we go. Okay, we take it out. Now it's time to struggle on 97. Okay, just laser these and keep them back, hopefully. Oh, wait, this is going way better than I thought it would. Okay, we're going to be able to take this out just fine. Right? Yeah, okay. At least that was easier. So I can get Relentless if I need to, which probably will be the case. Let's go throw that on you and then back to first, where we are going to immediately struggle big time, especially right here. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of stuff. Okay, so at least having you like this will start out better. I will need like full on Relentless. And the idea here is just we're cutting the press. That's really all it is, I believe. Let's continue keeping you on strong for a bit until now you need to be on first when that's just so much stuff. Like, how do I deal with that? I could also like Alk buff Rosalia too. I mean, I do have money for an Alk buff in the budget still. Okay, now with all of that, we take that stuff out. We need Rosalia down here, though. Jetpack. Like, that's still so much stuff. Like, all those ZOMGs insides have, like, way too much Pierce to deal with. Yeah. The craziest popper. Frosty, how you doing? We have an issue with this. Apparently I need to be like 55k spare and I have no idea how I'm going to do that with this setup. Okay, well I can get that. What if I go for Alcon U, Rosalia here? Like, did somebody just like send me a fully optimized setup and we're like beat this? I'm like, no, I can't now. I mean, if this works, it's beating it by only 1k. Okay. Should I forget to have that on? Okay, with the Alec buff on Rosalie, it's actually doing a lot better. We're doing a lot better with this. Except I would have liked to have the level 3 like a little bit later. Is this working out? Wait, this is actually working. I need better angles though. Keep the ace in the back. Bring Jetpack back up level 3 again. And okay, that can work. That definitely can work. Okay. So let's see. How do I do this? We have... Start with this. Use Jetpack like kind of immediately. Use Kinetic Charge. Bring Rosalia back here. But if I use level 3 later, then I won't get it back for the end, which I do want it at the end. So I think I have to use it then. Which means maybe I can greed out strong targeting a bit more. That might be an option. Yeah, that did not work. Alec buffing Rosa. Yeah, when you get a close attempt, of course you gotta try more. But I will beat this person's thing. It's never optimized enough. Okay, that's the wrong targeting, but sure. If I wait a little bit on the kinetic charge, so like use it right here and set your targeting back there. And then when it all blows up, so like about now, we bring it back and use level 3 at a probably better time. Yeah. That would make sense. Also, I should just start you down here so you don't get downtime. Okay, so that level 3 was used a lot earlier, which is good. I accidentally had bad angles on the ace that entire time. Thank you. That's a wizard. Brick out. OC Rosa for stalling. No, we can't spend like anything. Outbuff and Relentless is the most we can spend. If we spend more than that, we fail the challenge. Okay. Oh, I forgot. At the back. Come on. No. I think just more exploded that time. Alright. Okay, that came out pretty well. Why is nothing in range? Okay, sure. Oh no, this is gonna get close. Cause I'm gonna get level 3 back, but it is really close. Okay, level 3, and oh 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 that was so close. I think the rest would have been able to go down. Let's put Rosalie like right there this time. Okay, use that ability bat now. And that takes everything out pretty easily. Good, good, good. Do I have that? No, I do not have that. That's a lot of Moabs. I think I need to use... I need to be able to use the kinetic charge at the right time, because that will, like, control how balanced the Pierce is between the two waves, if you know what I mean. So, like, if I use it, like, too late, then we get too many Moabs at the first rush. If I use it too early, we get too few, which means that there's more at the second rush. So, like, this seemed like a bit lackluster. Like, I could have dealt with more Moabs there. So that when this one comes, then we probably just die, or we still get by. Okay, look at that. A bit luck, perhaps. How about the rest, though? Can we take care of this? Oh, that was a good stun. Okay, can we take this? We do get that ability back. I just need that for like 99, I guess. Unless I just straight up die. Okay. Is 140 Alk in the budget? I feel like 140 Alk will give me more issues than not. Let's see. If I go like this, that gives me 45k. So I can spend up to like 45.5k. We can see if Abyssal will do me anything. Oh, I can buy Abyssal. You don't get buffed by it, but everybody else does. And I also can get Splatter too with that. I guess that gives me more Pierce. I did not mean to buy that upgrade. Yeah. Yeah, like Tonic wouldn't help me at all. I want it in range of stuff. Hopefully this will make things a lot easier, because I need something to make things easier for me. So with this, I should be able to use kinetic charge later, theoretically, because we have more Pierce now. I mean, that just blows everything up. Wow. I don't know about surviving that one. Actually, that was kind of close. This might be the solution. Just maybe not use kinetic charge that late, and we should be fine. So like kinetic charge like now. Just gotta take all those ZMGs out. And okay, close still. I mean, that one wasn't as close. feel like I used that way too early there. And we still have a ZOMG up. That's not nice. Okay, well, the ZOMG is dead now, but... maybe it could do something. Unstable cock. Well, then I gotta deal with more ceramics. I didn't get splatter that time. I could get splatter. Okay, use the kinetic right there. And then it blows up out there. Use that ability, and we... okay, cleaned up. Okay, so that was good. That right there was good. Because now we have less stuff to deal with. And there's still a ton of balloons leaking right there. In theory, we have less stuff to deal with, but in practice, that doesn't always happen. I mean, you still can get RNG where you just get a boatload of Moabs at a random time. Okay. Took that all out. Nice. There's still 2 ZOMGs, which is not nice, but oh well. Okay, clean it up. Nice. And then the last little bit. And no, we don't get it. Ugh. I don't know about that one working. I feel like the Relentless Alk buff was closer. But like... It's still not really working out well. I guess if we had the spike back, that would be better, because like the main attack as cleanup on ceramics is more effective than single target, even though like the stats suck against cleanup. Although, like, would it really clean up like that many Moabs? No, not really, but who knows. What if I go to grenade instantly? Any chance that could be better? Perhaps. Maybe that's the key. We still have like a bunch of stuff at the end leaking out here. This isn't doing bad. Yeah, I don't know about that one though. So it's not looking really that good. What if I like switch up the order of abilities? Okay, well that attempt just absolutely sucked. Well, like maybe if I use like the abilities at a different time, then I'll get something interesting. Like if I do it like this instead, well, I need to... They weren't on grenade for the longest time, which was an issue. I feel like this is just getting really dull. At least I'll ask how Frosty's doing, because this isn't going that well. I can say that at least. Oh wait, I put concussive on the wrong spot. And nor were you even on the right targeting. Fun. Watch this just work, though. That would be funny. You still have a ZOMG this far back. It's not working. Oh, lucky knockback? No. Maybe use the Spike Storm at the start. You don't get 4x spikes at the start anymore. Unless they reverted that. If so, that would be crazy, but that's been gone for a long time, right? Because I remember when that was removed and like the easy way out of beating 100 on everything was just instantly gone. Okay, so I'm thinking of constantly switching from grenade to laser depending if I have to deal with Pierce or not at any given moment. It's like laser now and then grenade. Maybe this is the solution that I need. It seems like we're going to have to stay in grenade now, though. Oh, that's a bad spot. Okay, that got kind of close. I mean, that's still like a long ways off, but I think that idea could actually do something. Well, we just use like the same approach, but just with that idea added in. Take that out, please. Thank you. That was really close first wave, so in theory, this attempt could actually be really, really good. If I don't die right there, that is. Yeah, that was a bit of an issue. Okay, I have one idea after this that I'm going to try. I'll try this at least a few more times, I think. Okay, so I could do this, but what if I also don't go for Alk buff, but instead press? Then with that, it might be cheaper, I think. I don't know, really. We'll see. My angle's really bad. Let's fix that up. But with press, maybe this will just work out. It seems like it's a lot easier with press. Wow. Can I get my abilities back up too? Yeah, I can. Okay, so with press, that was like monumentally easier. This means I technically cut the, what was it? We can just beat 99, right? I technically cut the Alk buff. See, I'm my words are coming out really slow because I'm like focusing and thinking about this so much. I technically cut the Alk buff, so I will get more, but like by barely the tiniest amount. Like we're going from 55K to almost 57K. Like that's not much of an optimized, but I guess it's optimized. And I cheaped out a little bit, but I would have liked to do it with the alc buff, but like that's not much more of my WordPress is than an alc buff, but I'd have liked to at least get like 58K, but I mean it is a little bit cheaper, so yeah. There's one for you. Let's go for the next one. Um, we could do this ravine one next. So by the looks of it, it's just Blitz Ravine. Um, so with Blitz Ravine, I what I'm thinking of doing. Well, we could just do like Elim, take out round 100 with like that and all. But then I'd kind of have to deal with this lane a little bit. So I'm not quite sure what exactly I want to do. Uh, I also could go for like I mean, I don't know if I'd want to do that. I think a limb would just be easier, and I'll just have to find a way to beat this lane somehow. We could use Condor to like push stuff over, but that will be something for another time. Anyways, I have my bomb over here, and I could just get the start of the Elim up here to beat round 40, and then I could like smine this side too. Um, I have this spike for early game. I don't know if I'm gonna really upgrade it though, but I think maybe smines on this side would help out because then that would also give me a smines for odd rounds, which would make things a bit easier. And we'll also have like jug here too. So with that in mind, let me try. If I just go for this, what does like this do against 40? It doesn't really knock it open at all. Can I get alc in there? No, I'd have to get the alc up here. And I can't even afford it. Fun. Oh, well, we beat that anyways. Okay. So, moving on. We have our bomb now, I guess. Your screen is cut off stream. It doesn't look like there's an issue on my side. Everything looks fine. If it's still not working, just let me know. Um, anyways, for 42. Also for camo, I'm thinking just flare. So let me get the village in. With range, this should cover and all. And can I stick flare down here? I also want to save space for a shove if I want to get a shove. I can't afford flare just yet. So I have to go for one less discount off the bat. Oh wait, no, without getting range just yet, I could do it, right? No, wait. I've got to actually not get one discount. But with extra range, that will cover the bomb easily. And I'm not going to be upgrading this to spalls, so you're fine just like that. And then, yep, we can get signal flare. Except it misses absolutely everything. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Check picture against home screen. Oh wait, my camera's frozen. I see what you're saying. On OBS it's working. After I moved it, does it work? Okay, it works now. I see. Thank you, thank you. I want to try to get away with this. Or I could also get like foam temporarily, but okay. I don't care really about that side because that side has spike. Nice. Got that taken care of. Now I can upgrade and get fast firing. And I'll get the other spike right there. Okay, so this should be pretty good. I guess spines on this side with a juggernaut really should be able to deal with that. Or would I really need a juggernaut? I mean, I got a spolt there. If I could get the juggernaut, I guess I could skip that. But then, like, that spolt's kind of a waste of money. I guess it's too late for that now. I mean, I could still get it. It's good value still. I don't know. You know, I'll just get it because spolt's good. Not spolt, juggernaut. Anyways, moving along. How do I want to really develop into this? I want to kind of get bomb blitz early. Like, it's pretty cheap, 24k. I could probably, I mean, with shove, I could go straight into blitz. I'm gonna be honest. Let's at least get drums then, and alk buff you. And then what? Yeah, I could just do at least get you before 40. So with a shove we can get that. So I'm just gonna get a shove. And now we can go for this should just go straight into blitz now. And it seems like it's kind of a mess down here, but I plan on like at least cleaning that up a bit. All right, we need signal flare over. It will hopefully get cleaned up a little bit. Okay. Next camos are on 53, I believe, right? 53's got camos. So if I shove this side with striker stun 2, can we get jug to clean it all up? Yes, we can. Nice. And hopefully we can do that for every Moab that comes on this side. And this side, an alk buffed recursive should be able to deal with it. Odd rounds are going to be super easy, which is going to be nice. Even rounds are going to be a little bit more a struggle as always, but that's fine. It seems like everything's going pretty chill right now, though. 60, I mean, we don't really need this before 63 anyways. I want it at least before 64 so I can, like, deal with... Oh, sorry. So I can, like, deal with 64. But, I mean, this, I feel like it should be able to just rip apart 63, right? If not, I also could go for, like... If this doesn't work, I could go for the spines first on that side. And then what I'll have is I'll have shove with the recursive, and that should be able to deal with things too. So if all else fails, I could go for an attack a plan like that. But yeah, the juggernaut and shove does a lot of work. It's very strong. Yep. And we need this again. Come on. I keep forgetting to move the signal flare for camo rounds. We got 62 as the next camo round, so you're going over here. Alright. Watch us BFB slowly come down here. And then we can stun the insides. Nice. So getting close to that bomb blitz, which is cool. All right, 62. How will 62 go? I'm slightly concerned about 62. The recursive can kind of deal with Moabs on its own, it looks like. They get really close at times, but a fortified, I don't think so. Both the fortifieds came on here, which is actually totally fine because you can shove 2 fortifieds, I believe. Right? Yeah, it works. It works. And 63 is fine, which will give me money going into 64. I'm not concerned about 63. I'm concerned about 64. So I think I'm just going to hold my money right here, even though I could buy Blitz right now. I somehow leaked there. Let's do this better now, I guess. I don't know. I was assuming you just use stun in it and it would take everything out. If I use stun like a little bit later, yeah, that seems to work out. So like the blitz or the recursive will be able to deal with the top side, and then the other side gets stunned. That works out. Nice. Okay. Now, hopefully the easy thing I can do is just buy blitz here. And then, yeah, that will definitely give me issues. So, if I were to do it the other way and go for spines and, of course, alg buff. Or wait, what if I go... What if I were to do this? What if I get you and then primary training? Will you reach Moabs over here? It looks like you... Oh, wait. You do. Okay. That seems to work then? Alright, I mean, it worked. I could also get primary mentoring, but I think that will allow me to push by, it looks like. Which is pretty cool. Primary mentoring, I don't want to buy primary mentoring because it's not really going to do much besides give me a little bit range, which would allow you to consistently see the Moabs over there, but I don't necessarily really want to do that. Okay, let me get back to the game here. So with this now, we can go for... We could build a limb up. Oh, I do need the spines, though, definitely. Because you can see the Moabs here, but it's like... But why can't you see that one? Oh, it's only when, like, the alg buff is on. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay, well, I gotta move, this over now. Grr. So yeah, we'll get spines next. And I guess that we'll be able to just tank some leaking Moabs or whatever gets by. Why can't you reach that? The what? Okay. This is so confusing. I should have... optimally, I could have probably moved this over just like a little bit. Or again, I could just get primary mentoring, but I don't really want to get primary mentoring. '70's got camos, so you're going back up again. Okay. So we'll have Striker Jones also attacking down here, and Striker got damage buff, so he's like not gonna be terrible. And then after this, I want to go for Elim. And also, Striker will be able to push back ceramics later on with that buff that he gets, which is actually going to be pretty good. We somehow leaked there, which isn't cool. Not fun, I'd say. Wait, so you're attacking now. That's super odd. Okay. All right, I'm coming up with spines right now. So we got that. So our bottom's looking pretty good. The one thing that kind of annoys me is that there's a 102 spike, which is like something that's definitely cuttable. Everything else is alright. I mean, I could have done without this triple dart, I guess. It probably goes just straight into Spolt there. That was my mistake, though. Um, Actually, the funny thing is that when I initially set this up, I thought it was a salvage, and I'm like looking at them like, this is the craziest salvage. Why did I ever agree to salvage this? And I realized it's just an optimization. But it started with the two triple darts, and like I already placed this down, so I'm like, it's good enough. So yeah, I would have tried to go into Spolt initially, but I'm just lazy like that sometimes. So that's all fine. But we're doing all right. I'm still like eyeing this primary mentoring because I'd really like if you would attack over here, but I don't want to spend 2.7k just for that because that's the only thing it would give me. Guess you'd get a little more range too, but not really into that. Let's go for the village for our Elim now, though. That just takes everything out. Will we be fine? I'll need to micro the mortar on this side for the camo wave. So let's grab Elim up and get ready to micro this mortar in a moment. The spines will cover that entire other side. There we go, taken down. And then the next camo wave is 90 all the way over there. So now it's time to just save up for Elim. Elim save up, how fun. Okay. Hopefully Bomb Blitz will be able to do some good work. In terms of like cleanup though, we might need like a cleanup, something to clean up really. I can place like a glue here, but like that's not really that good. Maybe it would have been probably a lot better now that I think about it, to move this just over like a little bit. Like the range won't really line up that well, but then I'd get to put like an ice there, which would just be so much better. So I guess in a way that this run so far is not very optimal because it would have been like really nice to have an ice, because I feel like we're just gonna be lacking on ceramic cleanup here a lot. I mean, impact would also be really good. To have like an impact there instead. Just like even right here. Let's see, like how good are you with the ceramic cleanup though? Yeah, this is not that optimal. In fact, I might just like restart maybe? I don't know. Cuz that's just going to be the biggest issue. It's just going to be such a giant issue of ceramic cleanup, and there's nothing that will do it. Like I can't get anything in there. I mean, I could get an impact here, but like that's kind of suck. It's like a terrible spot. Should I continue on? I mean, I could just restart like, oh, this is really bad already. You know what I'm going to do? It's a good idea. It's a good idea. We're gonna be here for a long time though, for like the next hour probably because of that. Alright. Time to restart. Oh my goodness, what am I doing to myself? Optimizing my own runs again. Okay, hopefully we get the good start right. That is good. Yeah, okay. Nice, nice, nice. And I can get like this guy to a spool and he just shreds. And then I assume I just do the same like one spike, so we do the spines on the other side too. Alright. There goes 9. And then for 10, I think I can just get a sniper. And I don't want sniper down here because I need stuff over there. I could also just do it with a dart, but can I get the sniper to work? Yeah, I think I can. I just need to place a bit faster. Oh, it's 380. Did I place that fast enough? No, I did not. Can I get it like higher up? I think that's the best I can get it really. If I put you on last, I think that might work. Do last and first. I don't think I've ever done a start like this, so like this is new territory for an early game, which might mean I quite literally am going to be here for a really long time. If not, which I guess not right now, I'll just do the regular start with 3 darts. All right. And then from here, we can go into the sniper. Sniper up here. This actually beats 15, which will be good. At least it should be able to. And then I think I can still go for like triple darts down here, but work into Spolt on this side, which will be good. So I can just go straight into the Juggernaut. And we have issues on 14 out of nowhere. I think this side just goes straight into triple, right, for 15? And then you like do weird stuff to be able to beat 15 with like changing lanes and all. So like this, I mean this should just beat this round, right? No, wait, I actually have to buy it into triple darts. Okay, that's fine. And I have to do like last for, I don't know, some amount of shots. That was not the right one. Okay, will this work? Nope. I need to get the pinks to go on the other side where the triple dart is. Which they are not going there. Not fun. Yeah, same here. Why are they always going on the top lane? I want them to be going on. If I just don't do anything, do they go on the bottom? No, they'll still go on the top. Because it's wherever the yellows move, that's where the pinks go too. So if I go, like, have it on last for a while. Okay, that switches it up finally. See, look, now all the pinks go on the bottom. We actually can survive that. Okay, so can I just beat 16? Nice, I can beat 16 just like that. And then 17 goes down. And 18, I can get Spolt, which is actually pretty cool. So now camo can be a little bit of an issue here. Well, we do camo on this side, just on the triple dart. But if possible, I'd like to skip out camo, but I might still have to get camo on you. Actually, I think I can go for the SPAC just in time. So I will do this. This should beat 21. Unless this just doesn't work. Like, oh, well, will it? Come on, we need good bounces. Lucky bounces. Nice, okay. Got that luck in. And yeah, that just works now. Okay, I'll have to get you to 100. Will that allow me to just beat 22 here with the start? Yeah. So 100 and probably just increase the speed of this guy because I still can get these speed increases. If I buy both of them, will it then work? Come on, please. I need to win. All right, there we go. Bruh. Now I'm getting issues down here. That just leaks one red. If I put you on first, and it's on strong. Okay, that actually worked, and we get the bounce from the other side to complete it. So I can get Striker Joe now, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm looking to do workshop chips and can't find a reliable guy in public. Anyone want to get that with me? Well, I can't right now because I'm doing this crazy stuff, but maybe somebody else does. I don't know. I think you can go on to just some of the discords and find someone to do it with also. Just say you're gonna do like a workshop carry and somebody will typically join in. Okay. So can I beat 25? No, I can't. I can get the spike, but it won't be like in range of anything. Or I could get Striker Jones now. I mean, Striker now might not be that bad. Or wait, I didn't try strong yet. Take it in turns each loss. Okay. Okay, strong just beats. I don't know why I didn't try moving you over to strong. Because that would work. Anyways, I can get the spike now. Can we get like a spike to go in the right spot by any chance? Just one over there. Does that work? Yay, finally. Okay. So now I have a smart spike, and this is a lot better. I do need to charge my computer though, so I think I gotta move relatively soon at least. Been going on that long. Okay, let's get Jones down now. I think Jones in the same spot will work out well. And then I think I can go into the bomb, which is going to be pretty cool. I probably need this first, though, so I can beat 31. Yes, because 31's a tricky round. We're relying just on this one triple for this side this entire time. That's kind of crazy, but it's been working. That will not continue to work for much longer, though. Somehow beats 32. Won't beat 30 or 34. So I think by then we're going to have the bomb up. And that's going to be all good. With you and you, this lane should just be covered. And like all the lead should be fine too because of striker now. But now I need to get, I want to have at least an A wind in there. Hello Demon King. Hope you're doing cool. You'll see me kind of going insane on this. Okay, so if I can get a, if I can get you like right here, this should be really good. Because then that would allow me to get like a medium tire. I mean, that's still like kind of a bit over, but I think that could just work out. So if I get this up to cluster, then we should be chill. I'll set you over to first now because I've got a cluster. I want you to do more so like clean up. Like you do the AoE, then you do the cleanup. And this should be pretty good. Okay. And then 36 is here. All right, so I'm going to move over because I actually need to charge my computer and do a quick move. All right, that should be good. I'm over here now. Anyways, I need to, if I get faster reload, I think that should be able to cover everything fine. 37 camos will be fine. 36 camos you take out. Okay, so this is a lot more of an optimal early game. And we should just be in the clear now, which is really nice. We cut out on that spike. We have this one spike here. We got rid of that triple dart. And we can go for the Juggernaut, just like right out the bat here. Maybe even could greed out a village, who knows. And we have a much better placement. I can get like an impact here. It would be cool if I get an impact, because an impact would be really, really powerful with the ceramic cleanup. And I've got a whole bunch of money too. So that looks all good. I have like 6K again going into even more than that. Oh, well, we're leaking stuff even too. But I need to get this for 40 anyways, so let me just grab the recursive. That should be good. And with the money saved, I should also be able to double discount that, what is it? The signal flare too. Okay, so let's, what Alkbuff would like, I'm gonna move the Alkbuff over just a little bit so I could guarantee that it prioritizes on the bomb blitz. So like right here, and then if I get like the other thing right here, it will be closest to you because it's like directly overhead, because that's on a diagonal. So this should be good. No, not quite. Interesting. Oh, right, because I don't have the spike, which dealt like a ton of damage. I could get the Mauler up, because I'll need that later. Or what if I go... What if I stun first? And then would you be able to one-shot the insides? It doesn't quite look like it. Right? I mean, that is actually kind of close, but it's a lot to ask to one-shot the insides. And then this, with the cross path, just doesn't do enough. Yeah, it doesn't look like. Still kind of close, though, in some ways. Like, what if I use this, like, super late? I mean, that would be out of range, though, right? Yeah. Like, what if I use that later? Ideally, I would get this to work, because then I'd be able to just, like, discount the whole of the Mauler, but unless I get, like, somehow super lucky and layer skip everything, I don't see it working, really. Like, that was not a whole lot left there. Oh, okay, wait, that actually worked. Okay, I did somehow get it to work. Just with a bit of luck it works, I guess. Now I won't be able to discount that signal flare, but that doesn't really matter anyways. At least I don't think so, right? Yeah, I can't. So I should plan out where, like, that village and all will go first, though. So if we're gonna have village right over here, then signal flare can just sit right here. And I can still get village in there. And I can still get buffs and all on a heli. Cool. Now this time we need signal flare to be targeting over here. Yep. And that just takes it all out. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Definitely want to get that village up next. So if I go for village right here, will I be able to... Yes, I will be able to buff a bomb. So that's good. That is a good spot. Got to move that over here now. And let's go for drums. 47's next camo, so that stays right there. And then 48 right after. You also get buffed, which is nice. I don't think the Juggernaut before was getting buffed too. So that's also a lot better. We do have a slight issue with 47 though. That's not cool. Can we take that out? You're just missing everything. Oh wait, I can use the mortar to deal with it. Right? Yeah. The mortar should be able to give me enough damage to win. Yep. And then just move this back over 47. And now we have a Juggernaut on that side. Pretty good. Let me... So how should I do this? I think I'll go... Oh, wait. I forgot to move up the mortar over again. I think I'll do the same approach. Also, now, with Outspike over here, we can leak to random camos like that. I will actually... You clean it up if it's a small amount, so maybe we should be fine. But if not, we might have to get that rapid reload for 460 on top of everything. So yeah, but I can go for the shove again and then get the super early blitz. Let's grab that. So, because we'll have to have like shove for other stuff too, and like stalling ish. Actually, do I need to stall? Like, do I need shove? Probably, because shove is useful, I'll say. Like, somewhere we'll need it. Shove is a great tower. Like, right here, to be able to beat this. Okay, and just save up. Oh, I forgot to move the mortar over again. I think I'll get the primary training before I save up, though, because then that will allow me to attack over there. The Moabs on that side. But our range is great, and this is just so much better than the run that we had last time. I don't know how much of the previous run I'll show in the video, but that one was just atrocious. I'm gonna say that. This one's just fixed up way better, way cleaner. So that's nice. We'll be getting like, I think, will we be getting this a bit earlier? I gotta sneeze. Okay. Again, just use shove to take care of things, but this is going pretty good. I'll remember to move mortar over before on round 56 this time. Also, another great thing, though, I think I mentioned this, Blitz will be able to see over here for Moabs, like, consistently instead of not, like, randomly whenever it wants to. So that's really nice. Is this a Blitz run? Hello? Yes, we're optimizing this one run, which is going to be super easy to optimize. It's just Striker Blitz, really, on Ravine. It only finished with 8,000 cash spare, so we're going to be getting more than that. You should be able to get way more than 8,000 cash spare. But I did attempt that got to around 80 before, and I realized it was just so shitty that I restarted it. So this is the second like half attempt. Like I didn't get to the late game. I just got to around 80. Actually, I think it was like 83. And it was just so bad that I restarted it. But yeah. It's going pretty good though. 62's got the next camo, so you're going right there. Okay. Do I need a stun there? Probably. That's taken care of. And I should be able to get Blitz right actually the start of 62 then. Oh. Unlike last time though, you can't kill Moabs consistently as a recursive, but that problem should be solved when I get Blitz about now. And now everything should just disappear. Nice. So I still can go for the spines on this side. Spines with Juggernaut. And then whenever you decide to clean up, you'll be working there, which will be good. Which I guess could remove the need for Condor, because Condor is pricey. I can funnel that money into stalling at the top instead of Condor, which would probably be great because I don't think Blitz can handle all that pressure from Condor anyways. Because Condor would be putting a lot of pressure on Blitz, and I don't think Blitz would like that. So, that being said, we're getting spines here anyways, and we'll probably just have like presses at the top instead of that. If need be, also I can get like an A-Wind or something right there. All right. Now it's time to move on. Somehow we're already almost leaking to random stuff, so maybe the impact will be coming up soon. I don't know. Quick. Do we save that? Yes, we do. Okay, what's the next camo wave? Is it 70? It is 70, I think. Yeah. It seems like I did move this over a little bit too much because a lot of times if there's a single target, it seems like the bomb blitz is shooting into the wall, which is not ideal. If like there's a single target right over here. If it goes down a little bit, it should be fine, but that is not that good. Like I do have a lot of room. Like I could have moved it like a little bit over and then it probably wouldn't really have that issue as much. So that could be a little bit better, but it's at least better than not being able to clean up ceramics. Like, look at this. Like, for a decent amount of time, if it's one single target, it'll be shooting into the wall. Alright, so here's you. I guess right now, I'm gonna get the impact. Because you're gonna need that help soon, regardless. So let's grab the impact, and then we'll be off to the races. I think I should just be fine for a while, too, so it's not like I'll have to say much anyways. So we got spine here, and now we got ceramic cleanup on this side. And a bomb blitz. Our damage is looking good. The next thing now is going to be Elim at the top. So we can get the village up and set. So there will be Elim and a Moab glue up here. And probably a few presses. I wonder if I'll need a Sabo. Maybe I will need a Sabo, but maybe I won't. I feel like I shouldn't. With Elim at the top, Striker Jones buffed, I should be able to do without it, actually. But we'll see. And like spines too can really help with DDTs because it doesn't take that many spine spikes to tank a DDT. And then I have to do that micro for the second part of the 78 wave, of course, too, with mortar. We'll make sure to get that done in one try so I don't have to spend like 5 minutes on round 78 for no reason. Never fun when that happens. Oh shit. See, I was literally saying that and then I don't pay attention. Yeah, my goodness. I think it's too late for this. How am I going to beat like the rest of the game optimally if it's too late for this already? Especially cuz Blitz is like such an RNG tower like for something like Moab Domination, I feel like you can just run through it and it works. For Blitz, like you're going to take a long time for it to work. Okay. There we go. Let's get to the back of side of Echoes. Alright, next cam is going to be up there for the DDTs. And we're doing well. Ooh. Also, I'm really tired. I don't think I'm going to get to the last salvage today. I mean, I might be able to, like, speed through the last salvage. But then I wouldn't be able to, like, get much cash bear on it, to be honest. I think we'll stick with, like, most of the towers, though, in there. It's bads. Actually, I probably could just get rid of the bads, because I could go straight into flagship in that one. Yeah, I was looking at the next salvage I'll do. Probably will be in the village, not village, video that comes after this. See, what am I saying? Nobody knows. Okay. Also, I turned on the retro BFB skin recently. If you notice, that's what the BFBs look like in BTD4. I would have preferred to, well, I guess they could also add it too at some point, but the BTD5 BFB I think was a bit better. Like the BTD5 BFB and BTD5 ZOMG, I guess Moab too, I guess if you want. But yeah, these rounds they're going pretty well. With the impact, you can deal with fortified still leaked with the impact. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. I guess it dealt with some of the fortified BFBs without any support though. We'll be able to break them all at like we won't have fortified BFBs coming down this side though when I have Elim though, so I guess that won't really be an issue later on at least. But yeah. That's a little bit concerning still, even with impact. Okay. So let me use concussive shells here and all that. You shove. Okay, take that out. I want to get Elim pretty soon. 30k. Remember when the thing cost 27k? That was really nice because it was like 3k cheaper. $3k hurts you a lot. Okay, 84. This round should just be really simple because there's no fortifieds, and I get Elim now. Ha ha ha. Now I can Elim everything. And Elim will be going on this side, so we've got Elim, Blitz, and the Crush too. No way. I guess this is like going straight into an Axis Bomb. So if I were to do Axis Bomb, you would not get Blitz first. You would go for the Crush first, because then you kind of could just like salt everything with Crush super easily, and then Elim just takes out 100, so Blitz does nothing. But this is a showcase for Blitz, so we probably won't get the 60k spare required for the Crush, I'd imagine. But you could do a bomb axis on this if you go for Crush first. Like with Crush up there, a bunch of this junk would be cut out. Which is cool. And also we can get Elim to just like destroy everything. Ha ha ha. And we'll have Striker stuff too later on, which will be nice. Like his concussive shell's really strong. So let's grab up to primary training too. And I can throw the glue gunner in. The Moab glue, which is very much needed. How are these DDTs looking? Well, I can like eliminate one of them, and that's fine. Although the rest of the DDTs are going to be on this lane though, so they're going to be a lot easier to deal with. But hopefully this can do most of the work. I might need to get like a little bit of something for 98, but I want to say this can go to 98, which would be quite impressive if that does. Alright. Let's assassin up these ZOMGs when I can. And I can bring my shove to where I need it whenever. Again, the shove is just such a great tower. Let's see, how is 93 here? Destroyed pretty well. I might need a Sabo for 99 though. We can determine that on 95. I think that would be a good thing to decide then, which is coming up. Okay. The concussive shell really goes so hard here, though. Like, it's just so strong. Although, kind of that really only happens when those ZMGs are all clumped up, because then, like, all this stuff over here gets concussive shelled. We can clear that out. Okay. Yeah, just destroyed. 94 is gone like that. All right, let's see how this 95 is. I'm gonna have to set Elimp to strong then for 95. And you don't have splatter too. So you can keep that in mind. Time-wise, I feel like I'm going to need a Sabo for 95. Either that or a Snorm. And a Snorm might be more useful against 98. So if I need that Snorm for 98, I think I'll go like that. Because the Storm can also do it. So we'll see. We'll see what needs to be done. I'm going to need you over here. But this is going really well and really clean, which is nice. I bring that Eliminator just to strong every time I need to whack these ZMGs. As always. Yep. That will allow me to like actually hit the ZMGs and insta-kill their children. Because we don't like children, as you know. The Spine's really doing a great job getting everything else down. And bam, just like that. That was free and easy. Alright. Alright, I want to keep at least that one elim ability up at the start of 98 so I can use that then. But look how much cast spare I have. And we have the elim to take at 100 though, so like that's not an issue too. This is going well. And I also can use the level 20 here. So if I go like level 20 now, like what does that do for me? Yeah, so you get some stuff. So I definitely am gonna try to do that with this Snorm. Probably just get the Snorm over here. I mean, I feel like it would be more useful over here, but we can try over here for now. That's an AZ. I don't want an AZ necessarily. I mean, AZ's cool, but I just need a Snorm. Is the Snorm cheaper than the Sabo? Because I also could get Sabo to use its ability. 4.3k. Yeah, I think the Sabo's cheaper, so if I can get it with Sabo, we should try that. Right, that's gonna be less, yeah. We're leaking from that side. So if I okay, let me just like place shove on lock here, because I'm gonna oh wait, I need to actually I think I might just be able to micromanage. It's gonna be a lot of micro though. I need a crazy amount of micro. Yeah, like I can do it over here. I do need to use Sabo early because I need that back for 99. And stuff's leaking down there. Okay. Noted. Let's Sabo all of that so I don't die. Right there. And I still have that level 20 to use. Probably going to want to use that pretty soon. I think on next ability usage, yeah. Yeah, I needed it just then. But I couldn't really get that last ability out. Okay. Something leaked by. This might take a little while, but it definitely is possible. Okay, so after this one, I think we have to use the level 20. Okay, so we got the level 20 off, and we leaked a bit. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to try it with Snorm then, because right there is like really where I'd need a Snorm. And Snorm isn't that much more. Okay, I used that Snorm way earlier than I would have liked to. Yeah. With Sabo, I really like slow things down a lot. I'll try with Snorm again though. I guess I could get like Splatter too. Alright, I had to use that way early. But maybe that's alright. Who knows? There's a chance. Alright, next ability, I need it. Yeah. I think with the Sabo, like, I did way better. But I definitely need one of those for 99. But can I do with just like one press? One relentless glue? What if I try relentless? I'm trying relentless. Relentless will hopefully. Oh shit. Yeah, I need to be able to actually have the towers open. That's a thing. I can buy that. It's cheap and we'll do something. Okay. Let's Sabo. I think Relentless is helping out quite a bit, actually. This is looking really well. Oh, I accidentally used that at a really bad time, yeah. Okay, that worked out pretty well. It's just that I kind of screwed things up on my end. So let's not screw things up. Yeah, like that works out pretty good. Let's use the Sabo here then. Okay. We almost have all the ZMGs down. Oh, I accidentally used it on first. No. Well, the ZMGs are down anyways, but that means I have more children on that side. Yeah, if I had put that on strong, I would have been good. Okay. I also want to use Sabo early so I don't have to like deal much with stalling. Because then I have to bring in a factor of stalling, which I don't really want to. Okay, so that takes out all the children, which means I can deal with that. Nice. And now I just have this side. Which, okay, that can go down, but then I don't have Sabo up. That sucks. Okay, so I can take it out. I just need to use Sabo earlier. I need to use Sabo earlier, which should be manageable. So, like, use it kind of as soon as I get it up, I'd imagine. Because I'm not going to be able to stall. I think that's kind of given. Saboing earlier also kind of clumps things up better, which can be pretty good. Except that also means like I kill everything a lot faster. Is this good? Okay. Does this stay stalled? Oh my goodness, wait, that actually does stay stalled. Okay, we did it. I got it. And I can stall this for... I can get level 20 up if I want. Sure, I'll take that. Why not? And I can Sabo this. And all of this should just die. Yeah, I definitely needed that Sabo there. And now we can take on 100. Like so. And then this just dies too. Ta-da! If I can do it right. There's a cool trick that you can do to get extra cash if you insta-kill the DDTs of the ZMG. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I can get like more cash spare. You know, it's a little suspicious, but it works. Can I insta-kill one of those ZMGs? Yes. And then just take that all down. Nice. So at 44.5k spare, not bad if I say so myself. Elim did most of it. Actually, no. Blitz beat out Elim. Wow. Look at that. Fancy, eh? Striker did good job. I think everybody did a good job. That was pretty good. I give that a thumbs up. Fortunately, I think I'm too tired to do the last one today, but good work. Let's go rate